folks, how you doing today? This is Bill, yet once again with Nintendo Super Power Club Challenge channel. Today I'm coming to you with a retro classic wrestling game on the NES, one of the very first wrestling games of its kind. This is WWF King of the Ring, and it's card number 97 in the collection. So, wrestling in general has a very fond history for me, and I have a lot of memories with it that go clear back to 93, of all places. 93, 94, somewhere in there. And I could go on for hours and hours and days on this, but I'll just cut right to the chase. As far as the game itself goes, I really don't have a whole lot of positive things to say about this, which is unfortunate because I'm a big fan of wrestling games in general, especially on the Super NES. But this one, not so much. And it's not that they didn't try, okay, maybe it is. The graphics are okay for the time, the sound is 8-bit garbage, but I guess it's passable for its era. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to go insane if I have to listen to any more of this 8-bit loop of the Hitman's theme getting totally trashed and tarnished. So let's go ahead and fix this really quick. Ah, much better. Alright, now, where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah. The real issue comes with the challenge. It's either extremely difficult or extremely easy. You'll see exactly what I mean when we get to the videos. So with that being said, let's go ahead and turn this card over and see what they want us to do. Alright, so here we go. Challenge says on the pro level difficulty, playing as ourself and no other wrestlers in the roster, can you become the King of the Ring on the hard difficulty level? Okay, so sounds logical, right? On the hard difficulty level, which means the AI should be fairly difficult. And to be truthful, straight up, if you play the match in the game the way it should be, it is. However, the people who programmed this game did not account for the way that you can very easily cheese this by running out of the ring. Normally, as anyone knows, if you run out of the ring, you should be able to run out on all four, or at least in a 2D game on 3 different sides. In this game, you run out on only the 2 sides and you can't go out through the top or the bottom. This is going to be very easily abused and glitched throughout this challenge here. You're going to see how we make it work. We just run out the side, all around, play a game of cat and mouse, and we get the opponents counted out. It's extremely easy, it's a joke of a challenge, and honestly, it's probably one of the easiest, if not the single easiest challenge I've ever completed up to this date. I can't really say much else good about this game. I wish I could, because usually I do, but it is what it is. I highly recommend playing a game on the Super NES or the N64 if you're looking for a good WWF wrestling game. I would tell you to sit back, relax, and enjoy, but the introduction is actually longer than the gameplay. So, with that being said, here we go. Okay, so here we are at the point where you get to create your own wrestler. The only thing I would say that you really need to do is increase your speed all the way up to maximum. Strength and stamina don't really matter because you're not getting into a real fight here. Speed matters because you need to be able to evade the enemy, lure them outside, and then run away from them so that they can't actually get you and get into a match. Now you notice the count out. The way we're going to win the King of the Ring here is by getting the opponents counted out. It's quick and extremely easy. Basically, when you go back in, you break their count, but the opponent's count keeps on going. Once you get to a 10 count, it's over and you're on to the next match. So, key is get them stuck on the corner just like this. They will not be able to get back in time because the AI was not programmed to allow them to come back in through the bottom. That being said, very, very simple. It's more of the same for the next 2 matches here. If you follow the same strategy, it's extremely easy. You'll have this pro challenge done and you'll be on to the next one in near record time.